safari ya mwaka 76 ya 24.
This is Nairobi, 1,700 meters above sea level, a beautiful city surrounded by vast prairies. This is the starting point of the Safari Rally. One day prior to start, the rally cars undergo a rigid inspection. Competitors have arrived from all over the world. The 2400cc Lancia Stratos, consecutive winner of every rally except the Safari. The driver is Minari, winner of the Monte Carlo this year. Waldegard, last year's winner Peugeot, trying for a consecutive win, has raised his horsepower. Drivers include Nicola, Mikola and McKinnon, a trio of the finest drivers in the world.
Lancia is a very strong team. One of the best maybe or Colt.
First of all, I will say Björn Waldegard.
The 2000cc double overhead cam 16-valve Datsun 710 is anxious for a victory. Schallstrom, Shekhar Mehta.
Doesn't matter.
The Colt Lancer with an impressive record of an outright win in 1974. Captain of the Mitsubishi team entered by Simba Motors is Joginder Singh with 2 past wins.
I think you must
Andrew Cohen with 4 straight wins at the Southern Cross International Rally.
that you don't break it.
Everything goes well in the third.
Robin
leg, you stand
Uliati.
a better chance of winning.
Kenjiro Shinozuka from Japan is also competing in this year's rally. The Opel Cadet in a challenge for top position.
Goes like hell.
64 cars are entered in the rally this year. To ensure a fair competition, each car is thoroughly inspected. The 3-leg Safari Rally is staged in Kenya, situated on the equator. The first leg leaves Nairobi, runs down the paved road, then after a fast section on to Mombasa at sea level, back to Nairobi. The second leg covers a rugged mountain course around Mount Kenya. The third leg goes down the Lift Valley, past the foothills of Mount Elgon, a rugged course with a variety of surfaces. The grueling 5-day rally covers a total of 4,950 kilometers.
Thank you, Mambo. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome.
This is the Kenyatta Conference Center, starting point of the 24th Safari Rally on April 15, 1976. The rally being an official state event, the drivers are flagged off by the Vice President of the nation. In car number 1, Waldegard. 1-0. At 4 p.m., the Lancia Stratos is off. In car number 2, Nicola driving a Peugeot. Cars number 3 and 4, Peugeot. Both the Lancia and Peugeot teams are backed up by service teams in Cessna aircraft flying overhead. Mehta in car number 5, a Datsun. The radio-equipped Datsun team have a direct communication system with the service team. Munari in car number 6.
10 seconds to go.
Nicknamed Simba, the Lion, Joginder Singh in car number 8 teamed up with David Doyle. Opel Cadet. Schallstrom. Cohen in his Colt Lancer. Alpha Sud. Bruno. The safari route runs through the vast flatlands of Kenya. 100 kilometers from start, Waldegard in car number 1 is nowhere in sight.
Number 10, Sultan.
Early in the race, Schallstrom experiences engine trouble. Cohen making good time. Towards evening, a downpour dampens the proceedings. "500 kilometers from start, the course between Kitui and Kibwezi becomes a mud bath. 35 cars get mud bogged and are forced to retire. The time control at Maungu. Leading is the Lancia Stratos driven by Munari. Maneuvering his machine through the torrential rain, Munari has already logged 840 kilometers. Time control set up throughout the course, number 75. Datsun driven by Meta. For every minute delay at each control, the driver is given a 1-point penalty. Peugeot driven by Nicola. Jagender in 4th slot. Cohen gives chase in his Colt Lancer. The race for top slot continues. Munari having engine trouble. Nicola drops out of the running.
Not radiator water. Light.
Meta is the first to arrive at 4 in the morning at Mombasa, the turning point of the first leg.
Large hole, but there's lots of people there. None at all. None at all. Which is very pleasing.
Jagender is right on the heels of Meta.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir. 44, please. Can we wait?
All the cars will resume running at 8:30 a.m.
Anita.
Mombasa, 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 Mombasa from Nairobi Control. Nairobi Control.
Information
Mombasa.
transmitted from the controls is tallied at Nairobi.
Mombasa, do you read? Mombasa, I want to check with you. The cars that are through.
The second day of the first leg. In fine form is Meta. Jagender. Remtula driving a Datsun. In the background is the famed Kilimanjaro. The cars go over Taita Hill. Night have made the roads a veritable nightmare. Coming out of Taita Hill is the service area. Cohen and co-driver Johnston Sire running in good form. Every minute counts as servicing and refueling are included in the running time. Jagender going strong. Uliate making his way into the top group.
Oh, boy.
What have you done to yourself, sir?
The streets of Mombasa are ablaze with rally cars rushing towards Nairobi. In the second half of the first leg, the weather improves and the remaining cars run without trouble toward the goal. Uliate and co-driver Chris Bates.
Car number 22.
Iwashita in a Datsun. Preston Jr. Lampinen in his Peugeot. Top in the first leg is Meta, with Joginder following. Distance covered, 2,100 kilometers.
National rallies, yes.
High on the popularity list are Mr. and Mrs. Choda, a private entry. Two hours in the second leg is Mulangi control. Meta starts off. Following is Colt. Datsun, driven by Remtula. Joginder in his Colt Lancer. The treacherous hairpin, some 85 kilometers out of Malanga. Cowan in top. Meta gives chase. Remtula. Joginder follows. Peugeot, driven by Lampinen. Preston Jr. in his Lancia Stratos in hot pursuit. Datsun, driven by Schuller, overturns in the hydrant. Despite efforts by the service team, with a 130-point penalty, Schuller is disqualified. Holland in his Datsun. Uliate gives chase in his Colt Lancer. Speeding over the plains of the foothills of the 5,200-meter Mount Kenya. Peugeot slowly making its way into the top group. Lacking power, the Lancia Stratos falls back into the last group. The highlands some 3,000 meters above sea level. The Embu service area following one loop around Mount Kenya.
Yeah. 公安の様子見ないと何ともしょうがないわ。
Top running Cohen comes in late. Bogged down in the mountain mud, his car has been rammed in the back.
It's okay, just get another can of petrol.
One more. Yeah, okay.
The cars tear through the vast plains at over 200 kilometers per hour. Rivers on the course are flooded by torrential rains. About this time, Meta, with engine trouble, falls behind. The heated second leg has now come to an end. The cars have covered a distance of 2,950 kilometers.
Gari ya kwanza kuelekea
6 a.m., the start of the third and final leg. First to start is Jogender.
Happy motoring. Car number 29. Happy motoring. Cheer them up. Thank you very
In
much.
fifth and ninth slots, Peugeot.
Swiftly and do come back. Mr. Costrom, Ms. Lindquist.
Cohen in seventh slot.
Happy motoring. Shinozuka mwenyewe.
Shinozuka of Japan running for the first time in the Safari Rally, elbowing into 10th position. This is the Lift Valley running across the continent of Africa. Jogender. Brown in a Datsun. Uliate in his Colt Lancer. Choda's Colt Lancer maintaining a constant pace.
221 points lost.
This is Kisumu, beside Lake Victoria.
227 points.
Yeah.
Shinozuka with co-driver Bob Graham running without hitch. With 1,500 kilometers to go, Shinozuka may be the first Japanese driver to successfully make a complete run.
Okay.
Saboti at the foot of Mount Elgon. Joginder's machine seems to fly. In second slot, Uliate. Third slot, Cohen in his Colt Lancer. Fourth slot, Peugeot. Running top for the first half of the leg, Mehta is forced to retire with engine trouble in his Datsun. The durability of the cars are tested to the full in the mountain regions at night. The fifth and final day of the rally. Coming out of the highlands onto the plains are Colt Lancers in first, second, and third slots. April 19th, 1:30 p.m. The goal is packed with tens of thousands of spectators. In top, Joginder Singh. For the first time in the history of the Safari Rally, Joginder has copped his third outright win. For the Colt Lancer, this is the second victory following its win in the 22nd Safari Rally. In second place, Uliate, and third, Cohen. The Colt Lancer has captured the first, second, and third places, in addition to a third consecutive class victory and the coveted manufacturer's prize. Once again, the sweeping victory has shown to the world the superiority of the Colt Lancer as proved by its stunning performance in the grueling Safari Rally. Kenjiro Shinozuka copped the sixth prize, becoming the first Japanese driver to complete the run. Of the competing cars, only 17 survived, among them 5 Mitsubishi cars. The curtain came down on the toughest and longest rally in the world, the Safari Rally.